XXX is the third XXX movie in the series of XXX movies that we obviously were clamoring for. It once again stars Vin Diesel as XXX, and the story this time is that... Is there even a point? Like, is there even a point to telling you what the story of this movie is? No, I'm not even saying that to be funny. I legitimately don't see a point in telling you what the story of this movie is. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Satellites and stuff. Satellites. There's just a lot of satellites, and Vin Diesel's back as Xander Cage because satellites. There's a device that can control satellites, and everybody wants it. And satellite shit. You know what? There's gonna come a point at the end of this year where I'm sitting in my house in December in front of my camera, and I'm trying to come up with my Legion of Doom for 2017. I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna remember January, and I'm gonna just be sitting there thinking, ooh, why do I do this to myself? Some cool action stuff. When I tell you that this movie can blow me, I want to start by saying I actually like Vin Diesel, and I actually liked some of his other movies. And I don't necessarily hate the other two XXX movies. I mean, I don't think they're good movies at all, but they're fun, disposable, guilty pleasure type of movies. Honestly, that's all this movie should have been. It should have been a gold standard, popcorn, dumbass, guilty pleasure flick. That's all this movie should have been. This movie is so goddamn obnoxious, and it spends so much of its time trying to take itself seriously. This should have just been dumbass camp. Seriously, how hard is it to pull off dumbass camp? They can't even do that right. They can't even do fun right. Oh, by the way, major props for Vin Diesel's stunt double in this movie. He should get double time for his work. All Vin Diesel does is walk around the entire movie strutting and basically peacocking. His stunt double's the guy that does all the work, not to mention it's the most obvious stunt double that I've ever seen in terms of stunt doubling. Seriously, I want to know what that man's paycheck is for this movie. Everybody in this movie should have been fun, but everybody in the movie is obnoxious and annoying and irritating. I'm not kidding when I say that probably 60% of this movie is everyone giving Vin Diesel a blowjob. Every time everyone runs into Vin Diesel in this movie, it's like, ooh, look at how awesome you are. Look at how amazing you are. Ooh, let me touch your muscles, man. What big guns you have. And then there's like 3 or 4 scenes of Vin Diesel fucking a whole bunch of chicks or whatever. Wow, everybody in this movie has to suck dick? Everybody? Every character that's not sucking Vin Diesel's dick is sucking themselves. Everything about this movie is, ooh, look at me. We're so awesome. Look at how awesome we are. We're redefining the spy genre. No, you're not redefining anything. You're not redefining anything. You are making my life a living hell sitting in this theater. There's no point in telling you about the characters because they're generic, they're forgettable. I don't even remember their name. I do remember this one chick though. Holy shit. This chick tries her absolute best to be the Jar Jar Binks of this movie. You're probably gonna hear that from everybody else, but I'm telling you it because it's a fact. This chick was annoying as shit. Every time this chick opened her mouth, I wanted to slap her with my dick. And I'm not talking slap her with my dick like, ooh, she looks so good, I want to do something to her. No, I'm talking I wanted to treat her like a hockey puck, and I wanted to Alex Ovechkin the fuck out of her. There's even a scene that she's involved in late in this movie that is so dumb, it is so stupid. If my eyes could have rolled any further back in my head, then it would have been called The Exorcism of Hannibal Rose. I'm dead serious. Not only that, the CGI and the special effects in this movie are... Ah, wow. What the hell did they spend the budget for this movie on? Ice cream? Hand jobs? What were they spending the budget for this movie on? Seriously. How in God's name in 2017 do the CGI and the special effects look this horrible? Enter the Matrix Tarzan games on PlayStation 2 level bad. Oh, is that not far enough back for you? Okay, how about Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on PlayStation 1? Nope. Still nothing? Okay, well how about PC games, Dungeons and Dragons and shit in the 80s and 90s? Think black and white movies in the 60s and 50s and shit. Okay, I'm slightly exaggerating with that last one, but you know what the hell I'm talking about. If anyone saw the trailer and is excited because Ice Cube is in the movie as the other XXX or whatever, don't get excited. It's a gratuitous cameo. He's in the movie for like 5 minutes. I'm not going to completely shit all over this movie because Donnie Yen was somewhat watchable and because it's got some cool, generic, turn your brain off and sit back and enjoy it action sequences, I guess. I can definitely say I'm not going to be looking forward to ever watching this movie ever again, and I'm going to give it the rating of Kryptonite because it gets worse the more I think about it. And I'm gonna ask you, what is your favorite Vin Diesel movie? Do you have a favorite Vin Diesel movie, or what's your favorite movie that Vin Diesel has ever been in, even if it's not a Vin Diesel movie? Let me know what you think about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.